extraordinaria. La segunda peregrinación siempre es personal. Hace ya 3 años que estoy yendo a Italia y es más personal, es como un retiro espiritual para mí. Este año, como les dije, decidí en esa peregrinación ofrecer la peregrinación por las familias, la familia de la iglesia, la familia de la parroquia. Lamentablemente este año ha sido muy duro y muy difícil porque hemos perdido a muchos de nuestros parroquianos queridos, ¿no? Así que nos unimos a todas las familias y a todos los que han sufrido esta pérdida. Rezamos y sabemos que ellos interceden desde el cielo por todos nosotros. And third, I offer this pilgrimage also for our personal families. My family struggle in Argentina, and every family has problems, no? The only perfect family is the family of Nazareth, the family Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. All our families are dysfunctional and has problems and dramas, but from all of that, God works tremendously. So I did this pilgrimage for the 3 families: the family of the church, the family of the parish, and our personal families. And the Lord in this pilgrimage gave us a lot of signs that He listened to us. No, we have many, I will say, miracles that happened during that time to all of us while we were in pilgrimage. One of the biggest one was when we were in the Vatican. One of my dreams was to see the Pope watching into Our Lady and blessing her, and he did this time. We were there. Sister Lucy, the Indian sister who were in Bishop McCarthy, remember those sisters who were there? They left. They are in Rome now, in the Vatican, close to the Vatican. We contact Sister Lucy, and she arranged the way for us to put us very close to see the Pope, and the Pope will pass by and see Our Lady and bless her. So our Blessed Mother image has now the papal blessing. That was one of my dreams, and I think that is the blessing of the church for all the families too. Bueno, esto ya lo saben los hispanos, ¿no? Que los comenté en la misa de sanación, que una de los signos que el Señor nos dio en nuestra peregrinación fue que el Santo Padre vio la imagen de la Virgen y le dio su bendición, ¿no? Ahora nuestra Madre tiene la bendición papal y nos acompaña, y esa bendición llega a todos nosotros, que es la bendición de la iglesia que llega a nuestra parroquia. And when we went to many different places. We went to Siena, Tuscany, Venice. We went to Amalfi Coast. We went to Naples. And in all these places, so many saints, so many signs of all of them who intercede for the families, for healings, for many miracles. It's amazing the history of each saint and what they do and their life. But one particular one that really touched us so much, that was canonized by Pope Francis on October 14, was San Nuncio Sulpicio. This saint, I never heard about him. And I asked Kathy about him, and we found a little bit information that Sunday that he was canonized. But I never imagined that when we were going and walking in Naples, that we will find his church there. So when I saw the church of San Nuncio, his shrine, I said, we must go there. I felt this calling. And when we went in, we saw his body. Many of these basilicas and shrines has the body of the saint, that they are incorrupt and very beautiful and so powerful. But when we were there, the priest came and met us along with the sacristan and brought us to the museum, show us everything about the saint and all his history, his gift and everything. And I got the privilege to be blessed to receive from the all his belongings that picture that is right there next to the Blessed Mother. That is a original picture of him. And along with the picture, I was blessed and privileged to receive also a first-class relic of him. And this first-class relic has a hair, a little bandage, because he died from illness. He was handicapped, and he died from that illness that he offers for the salvation of the people. A little bit of the piece of the bandage, a blood, a little piece of a bone, and we have a little bit of the saint in that relic. You know, in our Catholic faith, we know that those relics, even though the power is not there, but the intercession and the connection with the saint and with God, it comes through these signs that God gives us. And in this, so this saint that came with us to our parish is a saint that really intercedes for the families and for the sick people and for the church. He was only 19 years old, and he suffered. He was an abused child. He lost his parents and godparents. An uncle took care of him, but he abused him to the point that made him to be a handicap. He suffered terribly from his early age, but he offered all of that for God and for the salvation of souls. And also, the two miracles that made him saint are, one comes from the youth. That is why he's been declared the patron of the youth. And we need, prayers for our young people and children. And second, the second miracle that brought him to the altars is that he had the gift intercession to heal cancer. And it's so much cancer around us, no? So I really feel that it's such a great blessing to receive this gift, to bring them here to our parish. And I introduced him, that was right in November 11th, was the first healing mass, November 11th. I introduced him there in our parish in the healing mass, and I've been already called to visit different places. We was introduced in the parish, then we introduced Nuncio in here with our CCD, our religious education student. That was the second introduction. That was so wonderful and powerful. That was for the Thanksgiving Mass. And then he was introduced in Stockton University. I was called to bring him there to the youth, and it was such a powerful experience there. The third was in Philadelphia, in San Dominic Parish, and the last invitation was a few days ago that we brought him to Our Lady of Sorrows in Linwood, and we already received testimonies of miracles that happened. We should. Do you feel to talk? Cindy, it's too much for you in front of the people. We do have a very special miracle here in our parish that happened, and it was so special and powerful. I don't want to put her in the spot, but it will be very special to share that gift of miracle that God gave us. Do you think you can do it, Cindy? Yeah, from there if you want, if you feel. Do it from there.
I'm not very good at speaking, so just bear with me. I was diagnosed last year at this time with rheumatoid arthritis, and it really was a shock to me because that was the first major thing that I've ever been diagnosed with, and they told me there was no cure, and that I would have to start taking medicine, and it was just something that I had to deal with. And it was, it was painful on my body and my mind, but I dealt with it as best I could. I avoided the medicine for many months because I couldn't come to grips with it for a long time. So the pain just kept getting worse and worse, and I battled with it all summer. I did go to the Holy Land and I prayed there, and I had so many people praying for me. And then as the months went by, the pain in my hip, mostly was in my hip, was just getting so out of control that I could barely even walk at times. So I went to the healing mass November 11th, I believe it was, and Father prayed over me with St. Nunzio's relics. And that was a Sunday night, and that Monday morning I was really struggling. And on my way to work, I have a 45-minute ride, and I cried the whole way because I just didn't know how I was going to continue with this. I got to work, and as I was walking in, I work in a surgery center, and there's a physician there that deals with pain, but I never see him because I don't work on Tuesdays. Well, it just happened to be when I walked in, they told me he was there that Monday. So he saw me limping, and he said he wanted to, see me. So I went to his office the next day, and he said to me, "I don't think you have rheumatoid, Cindy. I think, it's something going on in your back, and maybe we can get an MRI and check it out." So in those next few days, I had my blood work repeated, and I had an MRI, and I had injections in my back, and I got off the table, and I walked, and I felt it was just unbelievable. So then I got my blood test results, and I went to my rheumatologist, and I said to him, "Here's my new blood work," and everything was completely negative. All my levels were negative, and he told me that to stop my medicine, I was given injections in my abdomen for the rheumatoid, and he told me to just stop them cold turkey. He said, "You don't have rheumatoid," and I said to him, "Well, I thought you told me there was no cure," and he said, "There is no cure." So I asked him to give me a scientific explanation of what happened, and he said, he just threw his arms up in the air, and he said that he didn't have one. So I told him what I thought. I said to him, "Well, I'm going to give you mine. I truly believe in my heart that I've been cured," and he told me that my faith in God was stronger than his, but he had to go with that because he didn't know what else to do. And then I saw my primary doctor after that, and I gave her all my results as well. And as I was walking out the door, she said, "Cindy, there is no explanation for this." She said, "But I'm going to go with your theory, and I'm going to believe that as well, that you were cured." So I've been given the greatest gift for Christmas, and it's just amazing.
Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, and I have other testimonies that people already told me. I really believe, we are in our family parish is all about God. It's about our faith. It's about the sacrament. It's about our Blessed Mother. It's about the saint, and I guess we've been blessed with this special gift of San Nuncio. When I got him, it's long, so I won't explain to you, but the way that the church works these things is no way that I could receive the picture like that and the relic. But I remember I told Kathy and the people who were with me in the pilgrimage, I said, "Well, I think God answered our prayers, and he's coming to us through this new intercessor, really to help us in our struggles, because we need help. There's a lot going on with illness, with our young people, with families, with the church, with the abuse and all of that." So I really convinced that we are blessed in these times, and this is a very special helper that God chose for our parish to have. So we received the all in original from the shrine of San Nuncio, but we were able to finally to work hard and translate the prayer. So you are going to receive a beautiful picture of him with the English and Spanish translation. You know, the English, you get the English, the Spanish will receive the Spanish translation of the prayer of San Nuncio. So I really feel that he needs to go home, and I invite you to pray to him. Any struggle you have, you know, it's not the saint who do the miracle, is Jesus, but Jesus listened to them to bless us. So I felt that that will be a special Christmas gift for you, but also along with that card of San Nuncio, we got the privilege also while we were in Italy to go to Medjugorje, so which is one of my favorite places, because you know that I'm here in this country and in the Camden Diocese, and I am a priest because of Our Lady Queen of Peace of Medjugorje. That is why I go there, and I am very strong in that devotion. And we always there when we go for November apparition, in every second of the year, of the month, Our Lady appears. We were there November 2nd, a day of all the souls, and we always receive a special inspiration what to get for our parish. So we get this beautiful, it's simple, it's a simple thing, but it's very special to give it to you. It's been blessed by the Lord, by the priest there, but also by Our Lady, because when she appears, she blesses the religious articles, not as a priest, but with her maternal protection for all of us. And it's a keychain, isn't it, Kathy? A keychain is a new keychain and image that they just have new in Medjugorje made, and it has all the 4 most important sites of the apparition of the Blessed Mother. Oh, we got a different one, sorry. Okay, so I guess we couldn't get the amount because we needed to carry all these 400 keychains that they were so heavy. We got in trouble in the airport with Kathy to bring all of that, but we brought it and it's here, but we couldn't get the amount. So the keychain now, well, it's even better. It has Our Lady in one side, in the other side has San Anthony, which is also a very special intercessor. Remember, San Anthony is called the saint of miracles too. The what? And some others has Our Lady and the Holy Spirit, no? The Holy Spirit. So that is the gift that we felt that we needed to bring you this year for all of you, and I hope you enjoy it, and again receive it as a special gift to say thank you. And we pray, believe me, I pray every single day in each Mass for every one of you, for every one of the members of your family, and for the parish, that we can become the parish that the Lord wants us to be. Okay? God bless you. En español, no, acerca del regalo, ustedes saben que uno de los regalos, ya se los habíamos dicho cuando presentamos a San Nuncio, acabamos ya finalmente de lograr su tarjeta, ¿no? Con su foto y con su oración en español, así que hoy se la vamos a entregar por primera vez, las acabamos de recibir esta mañanita, y lo que le trajimos también fue un llavero que viene de Medjugorje, que fue bendecido por nuestra Madre Santísima en la aparición del 2 de noviembre. Tiene Nuestra Señora Reina de la Paz, del otro lado tiene a San Antonio. Saben que San Antonio es considerado el santo de los milagros. Así que esperemos que disfruten este regalo, y nuevamente es la forma de decirles gracias por todo lo que hacen por nuestra parroquia y por todos nosotros. Que el Señor les bendiga. God bless you, everyone. So while we enjoy, I guess we are going to cut the cake, enjoy the dessert, and then we will start to give the gift. And you can have also, we have San Nuncio and the relic there. Before you go, if you want to visit there and see the image and the relic, you can do it, okay? Or if you feel you want me to give you a blessing with the relic, I can do that too if you want. But while we enjoy the dessert and the delicious cake, we are going to hear music, isn't it? We have some presentations tonight, so please enjoy and thank you again. Vamos a lo que sigue ahora del programa. Vienen los postres, partimos el pastel y durante este tiempo vamos a hacer algunas presentaciones en español y en inglés para que disfrutar esta noche, ¿no? Presentaciones de Navidad. So, disfruten los postres, ¿eh? Okay, we have already our parish youth choir. Candy, the cards, where are they?
Okay,
Yes,
they're going to go first. God bless you. Okay.
They can't take too long, isn't it?
I told you, comes next to the same
And then the cards,
This is
the cards. Is this the Spanish, Kathy?
English.
Ese es un invento dominicano. Llévatelo cuando yo termino lo traes para acá otra vez. La batería se está agotando 20 minutos.
Pues entonces eso es 20%.
Ajá.
Patricio. No tengan miedo. Yeah, it's good. Yours.
No, you want little girls to be the same first.
I don't know. I don't have the.
Or is the little girl going to sing first?
Sorry.
Is she singing with you? A
No,
little
no.
girl was supposed to
No,
sing
you're
with you?
first. You're first. Okay. It's okay.
Okay, Kathy told me something
Yeah.
different.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. While you are having dessert, the first song the youth choir is going to sing is Calypso Alleluia.
a little quiet out here. The youth choir wants to sing, so if we could have quiet out there, I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Give it up for our youth choir. Thank you for our youth choir. A big clap for them. Beautiful. Choir, the adult choir is preparing, I think, or no? Yes. So we will have Veroniquita here with Francisco that are going to sing to Our Lady. So a big clap for them. Okay, they are not ready, so if the choir is ready, we can.
Could I have the adult choir up here?
The adult choir, thank you. Let us welcome our adult choir. A big clap. I know you are entertained with the dessert, but thank you, Jill and Sharon, Edith, everyone.
I'm joining.
Fuerte el aplauso, a big clap, beautiful. It's one of my favorite songs. Our Lady, beautiful, isn't it? Yes.
I heard about this baby boy who came to earth to bring us joy, and I just want to sing this song to you. It goes like